My name is Kevin Hackett. I'm the standard bearer for the North West and North Wales Royal Navy Type 42 Destroyer Association. I'm also the Vice Chairman of Wrexham Branch Royal Naval Association and the Vice Chairman of HMS Birmingham Association. I became a standard bearer to remember those 255 that were lost in the Falklands. 1982 was a significant year for me in my service life. I spent 12 years in the Royal Navy and we were part of the second task force sent down to relieve at the Falklands. I was on board HMS Birmingham at the time, hence my connection to the Birmingham Association. In my role as a peer mentor for Change Step, I meet many gents and girls who have served in the armed forces. I listen to them telling their individual stories and recounting and recalling lost friends from theatres such as Iraq, Afghanistan, Kosovo and the Balkans. Their individual stories can be very heartbreaking, and some of them, due to their anxieties and their issues, do not feel at this time that they can attend large gatherings, large memorials or parades. It's just something that they are unable to deal with at this time. So I carry the standard to remember those 255 lost in the Falklands during my time, but also to remember and pay my respects on behalf of those veterans who are unable to attend memorials and pay respects to their friends, their fallen, their families, and also to remember them and others who suffered injuries and still suffer today due to their service in the armed forces.
My name is Shipmate Jeff Hughes. I am the standard bearer for Wrexham branch of the Royal Naval Association. We are situated in North East Wales. I also carry the standard for the Royal Yacht Association for the North West if and when required. I've been a standard bearer for about 5 years. I volunteered to take over the duty from shipmate Chris Kelly, who had to retire from the post for health reasons. One of the first things I was told on joining the Royal Navy: never volunteer for anything. But this is one volunteer job I will never ever regret. Our standard and the way I conduct myself when carrying it, I take a great pride in doing so. It is an honour and a privilege to be a standard bearer. The honour is for our branch members, past and present, and for the Royal Naval Association as a whole. The privilege is and was to carry it for Wrexham branch at Armed Forces Day, Llandudno, in 2018, and having the privilege to chat with Her Royal Highness Princess Anne, the Prime Minister Mrs. Theresa May, and various other dignitaries. I also had a great privilege to represent Wrexham branch with our standard at the RNA Parade 2019 at the Cenotaph in London. Over the years, I have carried the standard in sad, sombre and happy times. 2018 being the busiest year, when I carried the standard on 83 occasions. Camaraderie between all the standard bearers is excellent, as we do it in respect of the fallen and the injured. God save the Queen.
Hi, I'm Mark Garwood. I'm the standard bearer for the Witney branch of the Royal British Legion here in Oxfordshire. I got involved with the Royal British Legion about 15 plus years ago now, when I was an adult warrant officer within the Air Cadets. I was a qualified drill instructor, and the branch at the time were looking for somebody to take on the role of running their parade. Sadly, their current parade marshals at the time were of ill health and weren't able to carry on in that role. I contacted the branch and said, yes, I hear you're looking for volunteers. I'd love to volunteer and help you out until such time as you can find somebody from your own branch to sort of to carry on, because I wasn't experienced enough in Royal British Legion activities and how ceremonial events were run at the time. Since then, I have carried on in that particular role of organising the Remembrance Sunday services in Witney, and I joined the Royal British Legion as a member, fully fledged member of my local branch. I became also the Poppy Appeal organiser for the branch for a few years, and I'm also the branch parade marshal as well. So as you can imagine, I'm quite busy. I'm no longer the Poppy Appeal organiser, but still I'm a volunteer poppy collector. I'm very, very passionate about what the Royal British Legion stands for. I believe that we do help an awful lot of people by going out and collecting for Poppy Appeal, but also raising awareness of what the Royal British Legion stands for, who we're helping, why we're helping these people, and just to bring the Legion into the forefront of people's lives. And particularly during Remembrance Tide, I love nothing more than standing on a street corner somewhere, or in underneath a nice live-on gazebo to try and create as much publicity and raise funds for the Poppy Appeal and for those servicemen and women who vitally need our support all year round. Why I carry a standard? I carry a standard because I am passionate about what the Royal British Legion stands for. I feel it's a great honour and a great privilege to carry a branch standard at a Remembrance Sunday service or at any kind of other ceremonial event, both at a local and a county level. I feel a great sense of pride and a great sense of worth and self-feeling when I'm out there with my standard, doing my bit, as it were, promoting the Royal British Legion and making people aware that we are there all year round, 24/7, 365 days a year. I am also the County Parade Marshal for Oxfordshire Royal British Legion, an appointment again which I'm extremely privileged and very proud to hold. I have been in that position for about the last maybe 3 to 4 years, and I'm there to support branches with ceremonial events and help them with any guidance should they require regarding when their standard might be on parade. Highlights: back in 2014 I had the privilege of carrying my branch standard at the start of the commemorations for the First World War at the Royal Albert Hall. This was an absolutely wonderful privilege and a memory I shall never forget. A long day nonetheless, but a really, really good, worthwhile day. And should I ever have the opportunity to carry my branch or even maybe the county standard from Oxfordshire at the Festival of Remembrance again, I would only be too happy and jump to the chance of absolutely doing so. So it really was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful occasion. So thank you.